Hi guys, you're welcome once again to my channel. My name is Onyinye Favor, and today we want to talk about dealing with failure. So the thing with failure is that a lot of people are uncomfortable with failure. Like they try their best to avoid any situation that will bring about failure. But something a lot of people fail to realize is that we are humans, and just like success is part of life, failure is also part of life. Now, whether is you being denied a promotion, you didn't qualify for something, or even failing an exam, all of those things are failures and it definitely will make you feel bad. So if you're among people that try to avoid situations where you fail and because of that you don't even try at all, then you should watch this video. Keep watching. So before I continue, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now and click the notification bell so you get notified when a video drops. All right. So let's talk about dealing with failure. The number one thing you have to do is acknowledging your emotions. So there are a lot of emotions that accompany failure. And these emotions are usually uncomfortable. Emotions like sadness, embarrassment, anxiety, those are not the things you want to feel because they make you uncomfortable. So you have to acknowledge this emotion that comes with failure. Because if you don't, you will put yourself deeper into those emotions and then you will not be escape it. You will not be able to escape it because of you know failures that keep reoccurring. So acknowledge your emotions. Number two thing is for you to identify those unhealthy attempts to reduce pain. The thing with failure is when it happens, we always have that mindset of trying to minimize the pain we feel by saying things like, oh, I didn't really need that job like that, so it's okay that I didn't get it, but you know you really need it. The fact that you applied for it, and if you had gotten it, it would have been a boost to your salary or to your income. It would have been wonderful for you. But because you didn't get it at that time, you try to minimize your pain by saying things like, oh, I didn't really need the job anyway, or oh, it was not that good. It was not that important. Don't say things like that because that's unhealthy, or succumbing to things like drugs, food, or whatnot, trying to fill an empty void. What those things will give is the temporal relief. But afterwards, when it wears out, you're back to that depressing mood, anxiety filled mindset. So it's better to identify these unhealthy attempts to reduce pain. So it brings us to the next one, which is for us to practice healthy coping skills. When you experience failure, the right thing to do, or some of the healthy practices you can do, it's relative to anyone. Whatever works for you, you can go about it. And some of them is like calling up a friend, somebody who you're close with, talking to the person and telling the person about what you have just encountered, the situations that led to that failure. Talking about it can relieve you of a bit of sadness, that overwhelming feeling that comes when you feel something that makes you want to just withdraw to your shell and say, let everybody be going. By the time you talk to somebody about it, it calms you down. I mean, the whole problem is not solved yet because of obviously you just felt something, but in that moment, it's helping you cope better instead of relapsing to things that will just give you temporary relief and then even be harmful to your health. So yeah, calling up a friend, even taking a warm bath, taking a walk, those things are examples of healthy coping skills when dealing with failure. So that's it for number three. And then number four is for you to acknowledge some irrational beliefs about failure. A lot of people think that once you experience failure, you're a bad person or you're not working hard enough. Now, those are irrational beliefs that are not in any way accurate. So turning your mind to those things, like it just messes you up. The right approach to failure is seeing it, instead of seeing it as a burden that is weighing you down, is seeing it as a stepping stone to move forward. So think of failure as a stepping stone to move forward. Don't look at it as, oh, I'm experiencing failure because I didn't work as hard. I didn't work hard enough. I'm not a good person. That's not true. That's not true anyway. So Acknowledge those beliefs and do away with them. And finally, ask yourself what you can learn. The thing with failure, just like success, is that it's a teacher. Ask yourself questions. Where did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? So if I did make a mistake, where did I make a mistake? So ask yourself what you can do differently when you get another opportunity to try for that thing you failed. What will I be able to do differently? These things are scenarios to help you learn and do better for the next time. So yeah, that's it, guys. There are 5 things I mentioned. Number one is you acknowledging your emotions. Number two is you ensuring that you are not trying to reduce your pain, identifying those unhealthy attempts to reduce pain, and then for you to practice healthy coping skills, coping mechanism, and for you to also acknowledge that those irrational beliefs you have about failure will do you no good. Rather, see failure as a stepping stone to move forward. And finally, asking yourself what you can learn. When you ask yourself what you can learn, you're already on your way to success. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, tune on to my YouTube channel, click the notification bell, of course, so that you get notified when the video drops. Thank you for watching. Bye.